Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 108, day 23 of the Purple Belt. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is U8F9R8. If you're new to the Level Up program, this program is all about shooting the dice and trying to come up with a better-based shooter-based betting system. Good morning, Ada. And what I'm doing differently today is I'm going to be moving my landing zone a little bit over towards the mixing bowl. So if you look at the screen, there's a little purple box there. I moved it over here so that way we have an area that we're going to be throwing towards the mixing bowl. Guys, we're doing this 3-5-5-3 dice set, and it's a set that I'm not extremely happy with the results because a single pitch gives me almost all the sevens. So what we're doing here is we're going to try to move that landing zone a little bit to see if we can get rid of that single pitch. Remember, if we have one die off axis, you will not get any sevens with this set. So that is kind of one of the goals that we have set up here. So let's do this one. So let's get started with Crapsee. We're going to go with a $20 pass line bet. We're going to go $3 craps check. And we're going to go with a 5-5-5 on ATS. And we're going to try this landing zone out, see what happens in the beginning here. And if we don't like it, we'll go back to our normal landing zone. But we're going to, I think this just might work. Also today we're going to add in our two new dice calls, the ones that we were working on yesterday. We're going to have the double degen, the hard six. Everybody likes a little degen in them. And everybody has a little degen in them. Sorry about that. And then the other one is the Old Bay Bushel, which is the hard 10. So we have a 3-5-5-3 dice set. And we've got all bets set and dice out. Roll number one for the day. So let's go set this up, and we're going to try to hit over to the right just at the beginning of that mixing bowl. We got a little bit over too far, but it worked so far. We have a 6-4-10, Waylon's best friend Wendy and Daddy Joe. So that'll be our new point, our first point for the day. So you guys kind of saw what happens. It hit that mixing bowl, and the dice will roll off onto the side. Good morning, Navaldo. Good morning, Roger. So let's hopefully that'll work. Let's give it a shot and see. We're going to go with that 180 across bet level. That's 35 on the 5 and 9, 30 on the 6 and 8, and we're going to go with 20 on that 4, and we are not putting any pass line odds on. 3-5-5-3. And like I said yesterday, we had an average roll of 7. That was our SOR was 7, and that's pretty much average. I mean, there's no influence there whatsoever. We have all bets set here and dice out. Okay, here we go. And we had both dice off axis that time. So 617.7 out. So we're going to give us a couple more rolls, see what happens. My goal would be actually to get one dice hitting that side wall to toss it in, and one dice hitting the wall straight on. So, you know, in theory, what would happen is one dice would come in, hit that back wall and roll off. The other one would come in, hit, and either spin around or hit, and then come back over. So that's kind of the theory that I'm hopefully going with here. Maybe I'm a little whacked in the head, who knows. But 3-5-5-3. And let's get our bets set up. Again, 20 on that pass line. $3 craps check. And we got a little bit of catch up to do from yesterday because we lost about $500-600 on our bets yesterday because we had terrible rolls. We'll go all bets set and dice out. We didn't quite get that mixing bowl, but we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Cheerio in the house. So that will be registration on the ATS. And guys, we did not get any of our numbers in KPI again. I gotta remember to engage that. Let's get them caught up really quick here. So we did a 6-4-10, and then we did a 6-1-7, and we did a 6-5 mid-mo yo. So that's all caught up on KPI. And I apologize for the little delay here. Let's get our bets set. We're going to go with that $3 craps check. Our ATS is still intact, and our pass line is still intact. And we'll go all bets set, 3-5-5-3. So when I'm setting the dice, I'm always set them off to the side, and then I'll get my fingers in place, and then I'll bring them in front of me. And we have a 3-5-8, easy 8. So that is a primary, and that is a primary hit. So that worked out nice for that. It's an easy 8. So our new point is 8, and again we're going to go with that 180 cross bet. Hello, more afraid up. So let's see if we can get a little bit of longevity in the roll here. 35 on a 5 and 9, 30 on a 6, 25 on the, 20 on the 4 and 10. And we're going to go with $15 pass line odds. And we have all bets set. 3-5-5-3. Wow, we really hit that side there. But we have a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So that'll be our first box hit for the shooter. So that was one dice off axis, which is what I'm hoping for. But I'm not hoping to fly them all the way around the table to the other side. So we're going to go up to $60 on that 5. And if you guys haven't checked out Freda's channel yet, All Is Well 714 is her YouTube channel. She's been putting out a lot of videos lately. They're all strategy-based videos, so make sure you check them out and help support her. 3-5-5-3, and we have all bets set. Dice out. And we've got Old Bay Bushel, 5-5 hard 10. And that is a single pitch, so that is not what we're looking for. But we also did not hit that mixing bowl on that one. So the dice just kind of hit the wall, sat up and laid there. So we got lucky. We're going to go $25 on a 4 and 10. And that was box hit number 1. We're going to be looking for a third box hit, then we can regress our bets down. 3-5-5-3. You're most welcome, Freedom. And we got all bets set. And we have that dreaded single pitch. I didn't quite get enough in the mixing bowl. Actually, my hand was twisted. We got a 4-3-7. My hand was actually twisted when they landed, so that's why they took off to the left. We did not hit the mixing bowl like we wanted to. But that was a terrible throw. Okay, we are gonna not to the side rail once. So let's move our landing zone back over to where it should be. So let's move that over just a little bit. There we go. And we'll see if we can get that to work today now. Again, this dice set has been giving me a lot of problems. And we have only 300 throws left on this dice set. So $20 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 555 on an ATS. And 3553. We've got all bets set. So that purple spot that's on the screen, guys, that's just something I have in OBS. It's just a transparent square, basically. So that's to move it around. All I had to do is move my camera around, and that'll rotate it on the table. For those of you who are wondering how I do that, it's not actually on my table, so I can't see it on my table unless I'm looking at the monitor. And we have a 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that'll be our new point, 134. We threw a lot of those yesterday. Excuse me. So we're going to go to that 180 cross bet level. And that's 35 on the 5 and 9, 30 on the 6 and 8, and 20 on that 10. We are not going to do a pass line odd. We have a 3553. Good morning, Chris. And all bets set. Chris, if you're just joining in, I just yelled out the Old Bay Bush Show. We had it just a little bit ago, the hard 10. So hopefully we will throw the double digit today. And we have all bets set. Dice out. And another 314, Big Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So that was our point, and at his point hit. So we're going to be looking for a new point here. We're going to bring our pass line up to $22. And we're going to go with a $4 craps check this time. So what happened was we made $20 off of that. So that pays for that ATS bet that we have. Remember, that's kind of a separate bet that I have, a system that I have going on between the pass line, the craps check, and the ATS. So we have all bets set here, and let's get her going. And we have a 415 this time, horse and buggy. So that'll be our new point, 5. And we're still looking for box hit number 1 because we hit that point right away. So we're going to take that $35 off the 5. We're going to go to $20 on the 4. It's a buy 4. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds. And we're still looking for box hit number 1 for the shooter, 3553. And we have all bets set. And that is a leaner, but that will come down on a 5. I hope. Yeah, yes it does. It's a 6-5 mid-mo-yo. So that helps with the ATS. This does nothing for our box hits, our box numbers. Good morning, SJ. So last night I was watching CEG Dealer School put out a video, and they have 200,000 subscribers now. So congratulations to the CEG and the Casino Quest YouTube channels. Very, very cool. Lots of work. They've been doing it for, I guess, between 4 and 5 years now, doing the YouTube thing. And they said it kind of started as a fluke, where they actually did it just to do a video on their school, and that was about it. But it kind of took off from there. So congratulations to Alex and David and the team. That was a terrible throw. It was like slow motion all the way through the hit, and then he just landed and stopped. But we have a 4-5-9, center field 9. So that'll be our first box hit. And we're going to go to $60 on that 9. So we're dropping on a quarter on there. We're going to go 3-5-5-3. And we've got all bets set. And there we go again. 1-3-4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So hit the 4 again. That's been a very hot number so far today. And they've all been the 3 1s or the 1 3s. That's 3 of them out of 13 rolls. So I would say that's a pretty hot number. We're going to go to $25 on that 4 and 10. And we're going to be looking for one more box hit here, guys. If I was smart, I would actually regress and take a box hit there. But we're going to keep all of our bets up where they're at. And hopefully we can get past that. 3-5-5-3. And this is going to be roll number 7 for this shooter. And this is shooter number 3, actually. Wow, okay. I was thinking this is shooter number 2. So this is shooter number 3. And there we go, guys. Back on that 4, we have a 2-2 this time. Ballerina. And that is our third box hit. That is a single pitch, though, so that is not a good sign. But we're going to still go with this. And this is going to allow us now to bring those bets down. We're going to regress down to that 96 across level. We're going to go $20 on the 9, 18 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to go 15 on that 4 and 10. So we have currently $150 brought back to the rack. We have $118 on the table. And now our goal is to try to start progressing and pressing these bets up while still collecting some, so we can get some of the money back that we lost on those first 2 shooters. You gotta remember that we are down about $300 so far today, so you gotta get that back somehow. Dice were not gripped properly, so we set them down, we'll re-grip them. And we got dice out. And we have a 3-5-8. Easy 8. So that's going to allow us to press that bet up. We're going to drop in $3. And we're going to bring both the 6 and 8 up to 30. So this is a sister press here. A sister press is when you press the number that's hit plus the equivalent number on the other side. So if it's a 6 that hit, we're pressing up that 8. And if it's the 8 hit, we press up the 6. So hopefully you guys understand the whole sister press concept. 3-5-5-3. And we got all bets set. And we're on that 9 now. 4-5-9, center field 9. So that's going to allow us to press that 9 up now. 5 is already the point, so we're going to go to, we're supposed to have $20 on a 9, I only had 15. So let's go to 35 on that 9. So we're going to actually put a little bit more money in than I normally would have. And we're going to go with, we're going to keep the 5, the pass line, the same as of right now. Okay, so we'll go 3, 5, 5, 3. This is kind of like the on-the-fly type adjustments that you need to make when you're doing betting at the table. See what numbers are hitting, see what makes sense for your progressions. And we're going to go dice out, all bets set. And we've got that dreaded single pitch. It's a 5-2, 7 out. So we made a little bit of money back, not much. We actually made $30 on that shooter, so we got a little bit of our money back, but we need a lot more to come back in order to get back up to where we need to be. So we're going to go with the 5-3, 5-3, 5-3. We're going to go $20 on the pass line, $3 craps check, 5-5-5 on the ATS. And that last shooter was actually a double digit. It had an 87 roll quality score point, which I would have thought that we would have brought a little bit more money back than we did based off of that roll quality. But for 10 rolls, that roll quality is pretty decent. So we're going to go all bets set and dice out. Let's see if we can get another double-digit plus roll. And we have a 415 horse and buggy. So 5 will be our new point. And again, we're going to go with that 180 across bet level. And that's going to be 35 this time, only on the 9. We're going to go $15 pass line odds, 30 on the 6 and 8. And we're going $20 on the 4 and 10. 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set, dice out. Looking for box hit number 1 for this shooter. The left eye left just a little bit early, but we have a 3-6-9, center field 9. So the 9 has been coming both ways, both the 3-6 and the 5-4. So there's no consistency there. Although we are hitting a 9, that is our third 9 out of 19 rolls. Right now, 4, 5, and 9 are the hot numbers. So we're going to add a quarter to that 9. We're going to bring it up to $60. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we're going to go all bets set. It's out. And another 9, 3, 6, 9 again. So that is a nice hit. And then a second hit. And let's see where that brings us on our bets, because we might be close to coming down. Actually, we do have enough to regress, so we're going to regress only off of 2 hits because we repeated that 9. So we're going to go down. We'll go to that 96 cross bet level. That's going to be 20 on that 9, 18 on the 6 and 8, 15 on the 4 and 10. No pass line odds. So we have $130 brought back off of those 2 box hits. We have $121 on the table. So that was a nice get the free roll. Probably one of the best ones we could do so far. So we got all bets set. Dice out. And that time the right dice came out a little bit early, but hey guys, we got the 4-5-9 this time. So that's 3 9s in a row. 2 of them were 3 6s. One of them was a 4-5. So we're gonna bring that 9 up to $35. And we're going to add $15 to that pass line odds. So we're actually dropping in one total dollar to get to that point. 3553. And we got all bets set. I held on to the dice just a touch too long. Single pitch, but we have a 4-4 hard 8 square pair. So again, I don't like the single pitch portion of it, but I will take the square pair result. And that's going to allow us to go to $30 on that 6 and 8. So we're actually dropping in $3 to get to that level. So we have brought back $179. We have $175 on the table right now. So everything from here on out should be a press and a collect type situation. So we should be adding to our money now that we have that 5, 6, 8, and 9 pressed up some. And we got all bets set, dice out. And our landing zone, we landed a dice out here this time, but we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that's going to help us with that ATS. So we have 2 numbers on the tall, 2 numbers on the small so far. 3-5-5-3 for that dice set, and we're not going to adjust our bets whatsoever yet. So we have all bets set and dice out. Good morning, Craig. Craig, I announced the Old Bay bushel before. We had a hard 10. So you missed the first official announcement of it. And we have a 369 back on that 9. Wow. So that is becoming the hot number for the day so far. We have thrown that 9 6 times out of 24 rolls. So that's a nice hit there. We're going to press that 9 now up to $60. We're going to drop a quarter on top of it. So that is a press and a collect at the same time. 3-5-5-3. That would be awesome. You could throw one and you can make your own announcement. That would be awesome. So it's the Old Bay bushel, hard 10. Okay, dice out. Whoa, I don't know where that one went. Guys, I almost landed on top of the chip tray. And we have a explosion implosion, which gives us a 6-1. Ah, shoot, guys. So we made a little bit of money off of that, not too much. But we were in the profit, made a total of $28 on that. So 2 of our shooters, we were up like $60, but we lost all that on the first 2 shooters and then some. So, okay, let's go. Shooter number 5 coming up. We have about 30 minutes left of rolling. And guys, I apologize for yesterday for the abrupt ending to our show. I was getting a little frustrated because of the dice rolls. Plus, I had to leave. Something happened in my household that I had to leave. Nothing terribly bad, just so you know. But I had to kind of abruptly do that. So I apologize for that. 3, 5, 5, 3, dice out, and all bets set. And we have a 4, 5, 9. That 9 just keeps on showing up. So 9 will be our point. So we're going to go 180 across, bet level. It's 35 on that 5, 20 on the 4 and 10, 30 on the 6 and 8, and we're going to throw $15 on pass line odds out there. 3, 5, 5, 3. And if you're just joining in, guys, we have a little less than 300 rolls left at this dice set. Now we're going to be able to change it, and I cannot wait till we get off this dice set. But transparency and commitment levels keeps me on it until we get to that 720 throws with this dice set. And we have a 2, 5, 7 single pitch. The dice landed and they split apart when they hit that back wall. I do not like the energy levels that were in there. There was a little bit too much energy in there. So that was definitely a loser on this shooter. It was a 0.7 out, which massively sucks. Our SOR today is a 5.4. Our SRR is a 5.4. So those are terrible, 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 terrible numbers. But again, we are doing what we're doing so we can see what these dice sets do. Once we get through this purple belt level, we're going to start making adjustments on the table so we can hopefully prolong our dice throws. And we're going to use a reference chart given to us by George from CY. And when we get to the next belt level, which I believe is a brown belt, we're going to actually go through that reference chart and use it as a reference point. I might even put it up on the screen for most of the time. We'll see how that goes. If not, I'm going to ask George if I can make it available for everybody, which I'm sure he will allow me to do. Let's go all bets set, dice out. I'm sure he'll let me share that with everybody because he just wants to get his information out. So we'll see how that goes when the time comes. Dice are not comfortable. We'll set them down, regrip them, and dice out. And we have a 2, 6, 8, easy 8. So 8 will be our new point. Again, the 180 cross bet level. It's going to be 35 on the 5 and 9, 30 on that 6, 20 on the 4 and 10, and we're going to go $15 pass line odds. 3, 5, 5, 3. I noticed something on that last throw that has been kind of trending with my throw, and I'm not sure if I like it. Normally what happens is when I set the dice, I come out and I throw it and I keep the wrist straight. Well, that last time I was kind of like a bent wrist. So my wrist is bent when I almost release it, kind of like that, rather than straight like I normally like to have it. That straight will add just a little bit of a backspin, where this one, the dice are kind of like knuckleballing down to the end of the table. So we got all bets set, and we'll dice out. So we're going to see if we can eliminate that knuckleballing type action. And we have 3, 5, 8. Did you guys see that? The dice landed, this right die landed, and it kind of sat in one spot, didn't go anywhere. Whoops, that was a 3-5, not a 3-1, 3-5. So that was our point made right away. So we're going to do a new come out again. Same shooter. And we're going to go $22 on that pass line, $4 on the craps check. And 3553, and we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we have another 369. If you look at that, both of the dice landed, hit the wall. The one split off because it hit the diamond there, but the other one is up tight against the back wall. So that's a perfect landing on that. So 369 is one dice off access. So we're on to 9 now. So we're going to take that 9 bet off. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds. Coming off, there we go. And we're going to go to $30 on the 8. Still looking for the first box hit for this, other than the point that was made on the first throw there. So 3553. And all bet set. Dice out. And we have a little bit short landing zone on that one, but the dice both rolled back. They both had decent energy. 145 horse and buggy. So that'll be our first, kind of second official box hit, but that'll be our first box hit that counts towards money brought back. We're going to go to $60 on that 5. 3553. And we got all bets set. And another 9. 459. So this point hit again. It's the second point that we hit on this shooter. So we'll be working on that fire bet if they had it in Crapsee. So that's going to allow us to go to $40 on that pass line. And then without increasing the pass line bet, we would have made enough to regress. But we're still going to have to take one more hit here. We're going to go $6 on a craps check. And 3553. We have 8 people playing in Crapsee right now. And we have got all bets set. Looking for a new point. And we have a 4-5-5-4-9, center field 9. So 9 is definitely hitting pretty hard and heavy. And it is a good mixture between the 5-4s and the 6-3s. So out of the 33 rolls so far today, 10 of them, so 1/3 of them have roughly been a 9. So that's pretty amazing. So we only have 3 numbers towards the ATS, and we're ready on to roll number 7 for this shooter. 3-5-5-3. And we're going to take one more hit here, and then we'll be able to reduce or regress down to the 96 cross level. All bets set. And dice out. And we have a 2-4-6, easy 6. So we needed that. Now we can regress down. We're in free roll phase now. So we got those 3 main box hits. So all bets down. We'll 96 across bet level. That's going to be $20 on that 5, 15 on the 4 and 10, 18 on the 6 and 8. We have $153 brought back to the rack. And we've got $141 on the table at the current moment. So we have all bets set. 3553. Good morning, Randall. Nice out. And Snake Eyes, Magic Aces. Larry is here. And that is going to help us with that ATS. So now we're down to just the 3 and the 4 for the small. We need the 10, 11, and 12 for the tall. That does nothing for our betting, though, other than the ATS. 3553. So we're going to call that all bet set. And dice out. Let's see if we can hit that 9 again. Pick up that pass line. That'll be a nice little income earner. And we got square pair. Heart 8. 4-4. Heart 8. Again, that's that single pitch, a dreaded single pitch. But we will take the heart 8. We're going to bring that 6 and 8 up to $30 each. So we're dropping in $3 to get to that point. Three, 5, 5, 3. One of the things John was talking about the other day is about being expedient on your dice setting. So in other words, finding your dice set as fast as possible so that way you can get into the throw. And that's one of the things that I had mentioned in his, and I think this is 2 days ago he was talking about that. I had mentioned in my earlier level up belt levels, you want to make sure that you do get that dice setting in very expedient and practice it, guys, so that way it becomes second nature. We currently have 14 people watching. This is going to be roll number 10 here for this shooter. This will be the second shooter that we're in double digits. Dice are split apart a little bit. We're going to reset them. Regrip them, I mean. And dice out. And we have a horse and buggy. 1, 4, 5. So that's going to allow us to go to $35 on that 5. So that's going to be pressing some and collecting some. Normally I'd go up on a 9 as well, but the 9 is a point and we already have it up to $40. So we have $202 brought back. We have $180 on the table. 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set, dice out. Guys, if you're liking these videos, make sure you give me the thumbs up. That helps get the message out to YouTube and helps spread the level up program around a little more, hopefully. And we have a 6, 1, 6, 1, 5, 6 mixer. Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So now we're going to be bringing that 6 and 8 up to $42 each. So we have $237 brought back, 204 on the table. So we are getting into the position now where we should start making some money, a little bit more money brought back to the rack. So our numbers are getting pressed to that point. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we have a 5 now. 3, 2, 5. No field 5. So that is a nice hit as well. So with that 5, now we're going to go to $60 on that 5. So it's going to be a press and collect at the same time. We're pressing 25. We're bringing back 24 to our rack. Still looking for that 3 and 4, 10, 11, and 12 towards the ATS. And we got 3, 5, 5, 3. And we got all bets set. And 5, 2, 7. Ouch. That one, the dice stuck in the table layout again. And they rolled backwards instead of going forward to the wall. So we made $57 off of that shooter. And we're going to go one more shooter here. This will be our last shooter for the day. 3, 5, 5, 3. And that was a 13 roller, that last one. Look at the difference between shooter number 3 and shooter number 6. We had more rolls, but we had less roll quality points on that shooter for number 6, which is, I thought I would have done better on that. So kind of weird, but anyhow, $20 on the pass line, $3 craps check, 5, 5, 5 on the ATS, and all bets set, 3, 5, 5, 3. Let's make this a nice 20 to 30 roll shooter. Hit that mixing bowl on that one. We're back on that square pair, which is that single pitch. Both of the dice are landed up tight against that back wall. So 8 is our new point. Three, 5, 5, 3. And we're going to go to that 180 across bet level. 35 on the 5 and 9. 30 on that 6. 15 on the pass line odds. And we've got 20 on the 4 and 10. We got all bets set. We're up to 16 people watching right now. And that one, both dice hit up and they rolled off to the left that time. So that means my wrist is slanted a little bit to the right. 2 on 3 Alfredo sauce. That helps with the ATS bet. And we're not going to do anything else with our bets. So we'll go all bets set and dice out. And I could feel the dice split apart when they left my hand. But we have the Old Bay Bushel. Hard 10, 5, 5. So yeah, the dice split apart when they left my fingers. I could feel that happening, and that's not something I want to see have happen. But I will take that hard 10. So we're going to go to $25 on the 4 and 10. That was only box hit number 1 for this shooter. This is going to be roll number 4. Good morning, Marble Fork. And we have a horse and buggy, 415. So that'll be our second box hit here. And that's going to allow us to go to $60 on that 5. 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set. So. And that one was weird when it came out. The left die flew a little bit higher than the right one, but we have a 3, 2, 5. So that's going to be box hit number 3 here. 3, 2. And that's going to be a nice hit because we had that 5 pressed up already. So we're going to be able to regress our bets now. We'll definitely be in a profit on this shooter again. So all bets down, 96 across bet level. That's $20 on that 5 and 9, 15 on the 4 and 10. We have 18 on the 6. There is no pass line odds. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we got all bets set. Nice out. And another 6. 5-1 mixer this time. Easy 6, Chris from Sideshow Gamble. So we're going to go to $30 on that 6. And we have got $190 brought back for the shooter. We have $135 on the table. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we got all bets set. Now when I held on to just slightly, just a little long, and it's a number we have not thrown a lot today, but it's a 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend way on the end, Daddy Joe. I think we threw, that's the second time we've thrown that today. I think that's it. That's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 4 and 10. So we have $217 back in the rack. We have $155 on the table. 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set. Nice up. And another 5-1 mixer. Nice. So this one now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring that 6 up to $42. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds out there. $252 brought back, $182 on the table. 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Regrip. Dice kind of rotate on me. They weren't split, they kind of rotated on me. So they weren't straight. And we have a 2, 4, 6. Easy 6. So the 6 is starting to become the dominant number now. So we're going to go to $66 on that 6. This is going to be a single press this time. So we have $301 brought back. We have $206 on the table. 3, 5, 5, 3. And I apologize for that early all bet set on there. And dice out. The left die left just a little bit early, but we have the 8. We hit that point, 6 to 8. Both dice landed up tight against the back wall, so that was a nice energy level on the dice. It's one dice off access. So we're going to be able to go now up to $22 on that pass line. We're going to go with $4 on the craps check. And ATS is still intact. All of our other bets are turned off. We're looking for the 2 and 4 for the small. We're looking for the 9, 11, and 12 for the tall. We got 3, 5, 5, 3. Looking for a new point. This is roll number 11, so this will be our third double shooter. We're at 50 rolls for the day. And 639, so we're going to be on at 9. That was a dominant number earlier on in our session. So we're going to take the $20 off that 9, and we're going to put, oh shoot, what do I want to do here? We have to put money on at 8. Let's put that at $18 to start off with and see how we do with that. Okay. 3, 5, 5, 3. And we got all bets set. And we're back on at 8. 3, 5, 8. Darn it. Should have put more money on it. But that's still something. So we're going to go up to, let's go right up to, shoot. Let's go to $36 on that 8. So we have got $356 brought back. We have $209 on the table. So we are definitely into profit on the shooter and starting to make some money. Almost all of our bets are pressed up. We got all bets set. Dice out. Regrip. And we have another 8. 6 to 8 this time. Wow. Tides have turned. So 8 is definitely the dominant number right now. We have 10 8s out of 53 throws. We have 11 9s. So 8 and 9 are definitely hot. We're going to go up to $66 on that 8. So we have $398 brought back, $239 on the table, 3, 5, 5, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Craig heard the call. That's awesome. Come on, get that grip down, Joe. There we go. And another 8. Wow, this time it's a 3, 5, 8. Whoa, guys, that's that roll. That was a 3, 5, not a 3, 6. 3, 5, 8. So let's see where that puts us on our betting now. So we're going to go up to $90 on the 8. And we're looking for that 11 and 12 for the tall. We're looking for the 2 and 4 for the small. This is going to be roll number 15 for this shooter. We have all bets set, dice out. And a 145 horse and buggy. We've thrown quite a few of those today. So that's going to allow us to go to $35 on that 5. And we're going to go with $15 pass line odds. So now every one of our numbers are pressed up at least once. Some are more than that, 3553. And we've brought back $503 on a shooter. We have $293 on the table. So let's go all bet set. Dice out. And we got that single pitch. 437. And I was thinking about regressing before I threw that, so that I should have done that. So 437 out. And that brings that shooter to the end. So let's get it into Crapsee here. See where we ended up with that shooter. We made a total of $210 on that shooter. But let's go do our statistics for the day. We had a total of 7 shooters today. 3 of them were double digits. We had a 10, a 13, and a 16. Our box numbers were high today. Our inside numbers were high today. 4s and 10s were slightly lower than average or expected. Come out 7s were non-existent today. Normally that's high for me. Horns and field numbers are low today. Hardways are low. And it was slightly a dart side play today, which kind of surprises me because we kind of picked it up towards the end here. We had a SOR of 8.0 and an SRR of 8.0. So, guys, thanks for joining in today. In about 2 or 3 minutes, John should be going live with his daily paycheck. So make sure you stop over to Casino Gaming Television YouTube channel. But hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster Dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great day, everyone.